Okay, gentlemen, so today I'm going to show you how to set up your motors and sensors with your test bed. So we're in ROBOTC. I'm going to go to File, Open Sample Program. If I haven't already saved a program, I'm going to go down to PLTW folder. I want PLTW template, open. Okay. So now I want to, if I've already filled in all this, my project title is my first program, team members, Ms. Schaff and partner. Date is the 22nd of October 2014. Section is block 7. Okay, task description. Making motors run on my test bed. Okay, so now before I write the code, I want to come up here, go to Robot, Motors and Sensor Setup. Now, if you see, this is the test bed. Now, it doesn't have to have all of this. You're not going to have the claw. That's fine. You're only going to have one motor. That's okay. So, if we see the motor, we follow the wire. We plug it into this motor port. It should say motor right here. You plug it into, I think it's 1 through 10. So, you can choose whichever one. I want to plug it into 1. So, I make sure that I'm on motors. It's in port 1. I'm going to call it motor 1. And that is a VEX 393 motor. Okay, so that's my motor setup. Now I'm going to go to digital. I'm going to go back to my test bed. This button, the bump switch, I'm going to follow that wire. It's in digital. Make sure it says digital on the side, not analog. Digital. I want to plug it into digital 2. So I'm going back. It's in digital 2. I want to call it bump. Okay, that's a touch sensor. We're not going to work with analog at the moment. We're just sticking with digital. So if I have the limit switch, which is right here, that I want to plug into digital 3. So I'm coming here. I'm going to call this limit switch. When I have 2 words, I always capitalize the second word. Even though I put them together in one word, I want the second word capitalized. That's touch as well. So I set those 2 up. I hit OK. Up here you can see in digital 2 we have the bump switch, or we just have the bump. In digital 3 we have the limit switch, and in port 1 we have the motor. Okay, so I'm coming over here. Now it's okay if it doesn't look exactly like this. You might be on a different setting, or it's just a different version of this program. It's okay. So I am going to start motor. You see how even though this is one word, the second word is capitalized. I called my motor motor 1. And we're going to make that at 63. Okay, so I see the exact same name as I plugged in up here is down here. It's speed 63. I'm going to wait for, let's say, 4 seconds. That's just saying the motor is going to run for 4 seconds. Then I'm going to stop motor with a capital M, my motor 1. I don't need to put the speed because it's just, we're turning it off. It's not going. So then, but before this, I want to wait until, let's get back. I want to wait until I touch the bump switch for it to turn on. So I'm going to go until, and then I think it should be over here under until touch. You can type it in or you can drag it over. So until touch, my P is capitalized. I am going bump, okay? Because that's what I named my bump switch. Until I touch the bump switch, my motor turns on. It waits for 4 seconds, or it runs for 4 seconds, and then it turns off. Now, I can also program my limit switch in there too. It just depends on what program you're going to write. So then after this, you would compile your program and download to Robot.